Good evening, everybody. As you can see, I'm filming from my garage, but a change of scenery. So this is week number 3, no booze, vlog, whatever you want to call it. So for those who have not tuned in, I basically decided to do a 60-day no booze challenge, and I'm going to document my progress and my thoughts every week. So first of all, for myself, to look back on and see if it's actually worth me doing it ever again. And secondly is to see how I set up my YouTube channel, get a feel for it, see how it works, and to see if anybody actually wants to listen to my nonsense, to talk about not drinking, because it's so boring. And that's one of the things I like to get it kicked off. It is kind of boring when you think about it. People are like, you're not drinking, ugh. And most people think you're a bit boring, and it is a bit boring when you think about it, because it's a bit like, okay, not really drinking more coffee, getting up early, doing more walking, all that kind of stuff. I think it's got massive benefits for me because I'm doing all that kind of boring stuff I enjoy. But what I do feel this week definitely is I'm feeling like I'm getting to do more of the boring stuff. I'm switched on now, getting up at 7 in the morning, and I'm getting out walking every morning. So even if it's pissing the rain, I feel like, right, I've got this wee zap to go, come on, you need to do this, get out there. So I've been walking around the block, walking around into the shops early in the morning, getting a bit of fresh air, and I don't think I'd be doing that, in the habit of doing that, if I was drinking, or drinking the odd time. And I probably, listen, I could do it, see if you were drinking, this is where my mindset is now. I'm most likely going to drink again. Obviously, I'm more than certain I'm going to drink again, but now I'm keep thinking, what capacity am I going to drink? I know if I get into the habit, for years, for even probably since I was about mid-20s, I've always thought, I'll go through life at some point and not drink. I'm going to stop drinking, but I always go back to drinking. Then I always go to a stage where I go, actually, I'm going to stop drinking. I think deep down, I don't really want to drink as much, but I end up falling back into it. So I don't really know what I'm doing, mate. I've been totally honest with you. All I do know at the moment is I'm feeling fresh. I might not look fresh, but I'm feeling fresh. I feel like my mind isn't switched on to booze, where to fill the gap at night, sometimes at the weekend with the Britain's Got Talent and whatever you're watching the telly, you go, I'll have a wee glass of wine. Now having a glass of wine's fine, that is totally fine, and so is having a wee beer, but then it ultimately leaves you a bit more tired, and then you do less of a result of that, so you sleep in a bit longer. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. Would have done more stuff, like I said last week with Aaron? Definitely not. Have I really got a buzz from that? Yes. What I do know for a million %, and this is where I'm like week 3, I'm without a doubt more switched on. Stupid things like doing a Family Fortunes quiz, and on Friday, I'll do it every Friday night, and I feel like my memory's working better. That sounds daft, but I feel like I'm remembering things more. I feel like my new podcast and new videos ideas are coming really quicker. Now that could be coincidence, but I don't think it is. I think that my mind's become less cloudy. I think overall my well-being's getting better. Though I would say, as I'm eating a bit more shit than I probably thought I would be doing. I'm eating a bit more crisps and chocolate stuff I don't really do as much of. But I'm aware of that now, and I'm whacking it in the head as of tonight. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fresh. Mind's feeling fresh. That's the main thing. The things I've been thinking about this week is it's my birthday. So my 60-day point takes me up to the first or second week in July. My birthday's on 26th of June, which would take me to about 50 odd days. And I'm going to be 36, and it's going to be most likely going to be lockdown restrictions are going to be dropped or eased, which means that I can see people, my mates, my family, and there's a good chance that people are going to want to drink at it, or buy me a drink, or meet around my back for a drink or something. And part of me wants to do it. that's where I'm at now. Part of me's thinking, right, I'm going to do this, but I don't know what to do, because I really, there's part of me that loves feeling that feeling when I'm going out with Aaron, walking the morning, the pissing rain, the wind hitting me, the weather, and I'm thinking, I feel fresh. I feel fucking fresh, man. I feel good. And I've always been quite energetic, but this time I feel bang, this is the kind of person I want to be. But then another part of me is thinking, well, a glass of wine doesn't really hurt you. Why don't you have a glass of wine? So I'm in that sort of bit where I'm like, I don't really know 100% what I'm doing yet. I don't know if anybody else is, if anybody's watching this, I don't know if anybody else is the same. I don't want to become one of these boring guys. It's just like, yeah, man, get up early, go for walks, don't drink, woohoo. Because I'm not preaching to anybody not to drink. I'm telling you that right now. I am not telling anybody not to drink. I'm not trying to sign you up for a challenge. I'm not trying to do fucking anything with you. I'm just telling you that's the way I'm feeling. And over time now, in your third week, I'm feeling fresh, I'm feeling good. And I'm like, do I want to go back to having a drink or two? And I know fine well though, that one wine is a bottle of wine, and then the next week it's another bottle of wine, and then the next week it's like a bottle of wine and a couple of other drinks, and it's got that sort of leads it all, sort of domino effect. That's what I was looking for. It's just got that wee a bit more of the impact in whatever things I'm going to do. So I don't know. I'm looking for somebody to maybe give me some ideas on how I would do it, because I don't actually know. I do, part of me does want to have a glass of wine, have a glass of wine, go, get a wee fuzzy buzz feeling, you think, yes. But then parts of me thinks, right, if I start doing that, I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to do it again, and then at some point I'll go back to feeling like shit, because I've always done it. It's happened ever since I've started drinking. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. And it doesn't even limit me that much, it doesn't stop me doing that much. But it makes me think, right, what am I doing it for? To have a good time? Whoa! But I do have a good time. I do have a good time without it. I really do. I don't need a bevy to feel like I buzz, or to feel like I need to talk to somebody, or to feel like I need to jump up and down, or to feel like I need to dance on a table. Or I don't feel like that. But I think a lot of people do, and I get that. And I still think there's a lot of benefits drinking alcohol, because you socialise with people on a different level. So I'm like, I don't really want to cancel it altogether, because does that mean you don't connect with people in a certain way all the time? Do I want to be that guy who sits and doesn't drink? I remember at Stacey's 30th, I didn't drink. I just didn't feel like drinking. And everybody was drinking, everybody was plastered. And a few people said to me, oh, what's up with you? You're a bit quiet. And that plays my mind as well, because I'm thinking, what kind of guy do I want to be? Do I want to be this kind of quiet guy? But I'm not causing quiet. But sometimes when I drink, I'm like, wow! Even wilder. And people like that, and I like that. But then it comes at a consequence. You're rougher, you're eating shit, you're maybe not... I don't know, it's a thing. I don't know. But what I'm going to do now, I'm definitely pushing through anyway. I'm finding it... I'm still thinking about it during the week. I'm not thinking about beer, I'm not thinking about... dying for a gasping for a beer, but I'm thinking about a red wine. Oh, I'll have a big glass of red wine, a nice bottle. Man, a nice good bottle, a tenner bottle, 15 quid bottle, and oh, it's good. But I'm not like dying for a drink or desperate for it, but it's been in my head, you know what I mean, thinking, am I going to do it again? And the other thing that's been in my head is, I go to watch the football with my dad likes a pint. I like going for a pint with my dad. That's a thing with me and my dad. I've done it for years now, that we're going to have a pint, a chat during the week, watch the football when it was on, and we bond. And that's, you know what I mean, that's something I would definitely sacrifice drinking if I stop. That's what I don't know, because that's been something that we've built up for years, and it's been some laugh. My dad's been like a good mate that way, like drinking, pint, texting each other. And I don't think that I got that if I just went to the pub and didn't drink. I might have, but I don't know if I would have. So there's a lot to think about. The closer it gets to the 60 days, the 60-day thing's fine to do it. It's me thinking then, what's the point? In my head, it's what's the point of actually doing it? Why am I doing it? Am I doing it for the right reasons? Am I doing it just to prove a point to myself? I know I can stop drinking, but what we're going to do beyond that, my podcast and my new page, the Banter and Motivation pages, excuse me, starts to take off a bit. I've got other things I want to do with that. I know I need to be mentally switched on to keep it going, so I'm like, right, do I keep pushing on and pushing on, do 90 days, do I do longer, do I get this podcast at a level that I'm really, really happy with? But that could be months, that could be years, I don't know. So I've got lots to think about, but if anybody's ever want to stop drinking or try and stop it, I'm telling you it's worth it. It's quite, if you drink more than me, you'll probably find it more difficult. But I think what's definitely helped me is my podcast and my new page. That's been a focus. So if you're thinking maybe stop drinking, get a focus, get something, you're starting something, whether it's a voluntary work, trying something new, reading, something to fill a void that maybe drinking would fill. But anyway, I'm blabbing on. There's a guy outside from Scottish Power digging up the road because somebody's got a power cut. So you're probably about to hear me in a wee second. So, week 3, feeling fresh. Week 4, I'm coming at you. Give it a try, it's worth it. See you later.